Hey Puffins and happy Monday. So today we're going to go over your different work that you're going to be doing. Now, one thing I do want to say is there's a few different videos you need to watch on top of this one. So I did a separate video for our writing and a separate video for our science. I also added an extra YouTube video just for you guys because you're learning about a new concept today called digraphs. So I wanted to provide you with just a little bit extra support for when you're learning and practicing these digraphs, okay? Well, let's go ahead and get started. So today you're going to be completing the worksheets. You're going to be doing a bubble map of words of things or pictures that are living. You're going to read for 20 minutes, do a 10-minute reading activity, a 10-minute math activity. Now, a really fun way you can combine math and science is by going on a walk around your neighborhood and seeing how many different living things you can find and counting. So then you're counting and practicing counting up to very high numbers because there's lots of living things. And then you're also getting some science practice. 30 minutes of Spanish, 30 minutes of Mandarin, and then getting creative with art and music. I would love to see what you're coming up with for art and music. So please share your pictures in the comments if you've done something cool at home. Okay. So for your writing for today, you're going to be writing about when it rains, I like to. Now I did a separate video where I used a circle map to help come up with ideas for this topic and to remind you guys of the writing process that we do at home. So please check that video out. Okay, your guys' big one for today is a new thing. It's called digraphs. So in class, we've learned about all of our letter sounds and how letters make certain sounds. But there's a lot of different ways that the letters work together. Now, digraphs are two letters that are put together to make a new sound. So I have an anchor chart right here to show you guys, okay? So these are the 5 common digraphs, and you're going to be practicing them in your sheet today. The first one is C and H. Now, normally this would say k, h, but now it's saying ch. Go ahead and say that with me. Say ch. We also have TH, which says th, PH, which says f, SH, which says sh, and WH, which says w. Okay, so these 2 letters put together make a new sound. Okay, some examples of words that have ch in it are match, cherries, and check mark. For TH, we have thumb, 3, and think. Okay, we also have the, there, them. TH is very common. Okay, PH, we have phone and photo. So that PH copies the F sound and it's a copycat letter. Okay, for SH, we have fish, ship, and shape. And we did a little practice with this on Thursday in our hangout where we went through and we made a digraph. You guys came up with shin guards. We have Ashlyn that has a sh in her name and many other fun things that have a sh. Okay, and then we also have WH over here. So we have whisk, whale, and whistle. Those are all different things that have that WH sound in it, okay? So on your paper today, you're gonna look at the picture and try to figure out what digraph is it. So we have a chair, phone, thumb, sheep, whale, chick, whistle, thorn, shell, thermos, shadow, and cherry. Okay, so as you're going through, you'll fill in the little raindrop bubble of what digraph belongs to each word. Okay, and then for math today, we have a fun little combo practice, okay? So you're going to be adding the shapes together, but I also want you identifying the different types of shapes they are, and I want you to see how many sides they have, how many corners, and different things like that, okay? So you're going to count how many of the shapes they are and write it on the line, plus how many of these shapes there are and write them on line, and then answer it. I want you to try your best to answer the problem without counting all the shapes. If you need to, you can count on. So if this is 3, and you have 3 written down, you have 3, and then count on one more, 4. So instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, try to push yourself where you're counting on. Okay, so try to just count on from whichever number is first. Okay, you also have a My Living Things bubble map. Okay, I did a review of this in the science video for today, but on here you would fill in the bubbles. You can either write words or draw pictures of different living things, and then I want you to write one sentence about living things. I can't wait to see what you come up with.